Primal TCG Battlers of Bethesda. Nice artwork on the outside.
Ooh, flips open. Fancy.
You see this person. I have not really kept up very much with the spoilers for this one, so I'm going to be seeing a lot of these cards for the first time. I did have some set 2 stuff come out of some of the deluxe packs, but it's got some cool things. I did pay attention to some of the spoilers, so I am aware of some that can come out.
And they have the cards with the numbers. I completely blanked on
There's a new serialized, yeah.
Thank you.
So
That looks like an angel.
We pulled a serialized card in our first box opening for Awakened Primordial. So maybe we'll carry that luck over.
Maybe.
So this is Aerial Assault.
Our box topper.
Yeah.
So that is in fact an angel.
Yes.
I'm smart.
Well, no, it's a it's an ability card.
Seraphim.
Well, it doesn't have a type because it's an ability card.
Well, maybe it's an angel on top is what I'm saying.
And its requirements are air. So you don't even need to be an angel to use it. So there are different types of, what is this? Is this a different type of pack? Oh, no, they alternate. Okay, I see. So
Different art. So they got guns and then they've got not guns.
I was shooting and I was flying. Let me separate them out. I feel like it's a weird choice to have them like alternating like this rather than just doing like one side and one side. But
And I'm just going to sit here and look cute.
so I'm going to take all of them out and I'm going to arrange them side to side and we can measure the quality of the different types of packs. I don't know if they're different.
They're probably not different. It's not like it specifies there's a theme. But who knows?
Yeah, it does. It just says they both say Battlers of Bethesda, and 12 cards, first edition, that kind of stuff. So we're going to move this off to up here. We're gonna put this somewhere. Put it over here. There we go. I have some sleeves. Which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with angels or robots?
Let's do the robots. You know, it kind of looks like Ingenium. Like if he was more in the future.
I can see that. And if he was a robot?
I mean, he's like 90% robot when he puts his outfit on.
Box topper. All right. So you said robots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to open all the robots at once or alternate?
Surprise me!
All right. Let's start. We have a little area here where we can rip it.
Oh, no, you messed up, man.
Yeah. I didn't really rip. No, that little rip tab is didn't help. I'm sure I'll get my rhythm down.
I feel like that's been a comment we've made about these packs in the past. They're a little hard to open. Which is both good and bad.
I don't know which starts. So this is a...
I feel like that's the common.
Yeah. These look like the common. So it looks like the foils are on the other side. So we have Cheap Trick, which is a mecha card. So starting off with the mecha theme from the mecha pack. We have Booster. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and move 1 ability cards from among them to your hand. Then move the remaining cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. If the user has mecha, look at the top 6 instead. So mecha, another mecha. So maybe there is a theme. Oh no, this one's an angel.
Oh no, you were wrong.
Wrath of the King. How
dare you be wrong?
Air Magic. Mimi's Vacation. I feel like Mimi's always getting thrown into these bad situations. This one's kind of cool. Ongoing. You may play this card from your discard pile as though it were your hand. That's pretty cool. User gets +2/+2 this turn. If this card was played from your discard pile, move it to the bottom of your deck. And, I mean, it's air, but it only costs 2 colorless. So, You can play this pretty much in any deck. Mimi's Vacation. Sasuke's Inner Demon. That's cool. That's his inner demon. He is not only a dragon, but he is a demon.
Oh, definitely a demon.
The Instigator. He's got Rush.
It looks like they have little mustaches on their faces. Lift it up again.
Yeah, it does have a mustache.
Oh, little mustache.
It's just like that the first card, the mecha card, also looks like it has a mustache. It's like a bowler hat. I realize we are missing a light. We've been missing a light this whole time.
I'm going to get up for a moment when Jeremy sits down and get some water because I have like little bits of potato chip just stuck right here. Just waiting to make me cough.
Absolute Zera. That's cool. Your other air and water characters in this card's team get +1/+1. Cool. Pollux Pride counter. Permanent 1. If a card would move to the discard pile, it moves to the expel area instead. That's a cool one. I like that. I like that art. It's a big old sword. I'm pretty sure for the Puerto Rico 5K there was a Pollux Pride variant of that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And then we have Pollux Judgment. Pollux are their version of angels, by my understanding. This card's hand cost can be paid with any symbol, which is nice. Characters cannot be put into play with effects to really slow down any kind of like extra play strategies. And then a Jack in the Box. This is a promo card, isn't it? Token Toy. That's cool. This card cannot be included in your deck. So this is just a promo collectible card. Maybe it's something that is made by another card, because it does say token. So maybe something makes a Jack in the Box token. So we're going to move over to the Angel pack this time. Nope. I haven't gotten my rhythm yet. What did I establish? That the rares are on the back? Oh. Okay. So, Francois Le Fiddler. He's a fiddler. At least he's not a diddler. He's a Night Male Mage. Target one character your opponent controls. When this card is sent out to attack, negate the target's effect until the start of your next turn. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know if this necessarily has to be sleeved, but I do like the art of this one. Your mic is off, but yeah, sure. You're not wearing gloves. I'm wearing gloves. Do you mean just like tear them?
Yeah, I was gonna tear them.
So do you want me to give you some? So we have Henry. Target one ability on the chain. Exchange of abilities. You can pay to negate the target. Blazing Tackle. Requirements Mecha. One character opposing the user. Injure the target if it has lower turn cost than the user. Become standby. Junker Mouse. I like that. If your field card has the fire symbol, and this card is expelled from your graveyard pile, or your discard pile, your graveyard pile, your discard pile, you may draw one card. Morgana, a female android. So I'm assuming when it says it needs to have mecha, it means the bottom symbol here would be mecha, because this doesn't have mecha. So far, I don't think we've come across one that actually has mecha in the subtypes. But it has mecha down in the bottom. Like this one doesn't. This one has Bethesda at the bottom, even though she's a mechanic. So Morgana, kind of like a Battle Angel Alita kind of thing. Rush, place a counter on this card. I believe Rush is kind of like a, what's it called? What's the one called where you bring something in, it's got haste, and then it returns to your hand? Dash? I'm not very... That would be my guess. Something similar to that. But I will look into it. So, but she does have the Rush ability. Maybe I should look into it now, considering we're talking about it. I don't really know how... I feel like it would be... it would be a little hard for me to look this up live, because I got to go through the whole rule book. But maybe Elaine can find it.
It says dash is usually actually 3 different abilities on one keyword person.
No, that's dash. Dash is a Magic the Gathering turn. Yeah. But I'm talking about Rush. Rush is a keyword from Primal, but I've never seen it before. Counter one target. Activate target one counter on a card. Remove one counter from one card you control. If your field card has a fire symbol, duplicate the target. That's kind of cool. BA7. He's like a robot weapon blaster guy. He also has Rush. Target one character card with robot in your discard pile in essence area. Move the target to your hand. Tony ready to rock. He is ready to rock. He got a big old hammer thing. This one is Goliath. I'm putting you back on camera.
No,
You're back.
No. You ruined everything.
Goliath. Yang-Gao and Yin-Gao. Siblings, maybe? I mean, they could be married, I guess. They're K-Pirates. Or Kane Pirates. If your field card has a name... Yeah. If your field card has a name Henrada, characters in this card's team cannot have their stat values decreased. This card has +0/+2 while in the same team as a character named Yin-Gao. So if you have these two together, yeah. Your turn, main, reveal this card from your hand and pay 2. If your field card has a water symbol and your opponent controls at least 2 or more characters than you, put this card in play from your hand. That's kind of cool. Sasuke Blazing. So this is... Well, this is a token. This cannot be included in your deck. But the Sasuke Blazing is another transformation for Sasuke. At the end of your turn, if your effects discarded 5 or more cards from the top of your opponent's deck, you may draw 1 card. So this is like if you're going towards a burn, which I like. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be more burn support. I do very much like my burn support. I do not know what the current meta is in the current tournament that is going on right now. Actually, as we're streaming this, there is the Houston tournament going on. But as of the last meta, it was very necro heavy. Most of the top cards were Necropolis. Most of the top decks, I mean. But I'd like to see some shake up at the top.
Bring the pirates back.
Yes.
That's how that works, guys.
That is how it works, apparently.
When you were dating, anything your girlfriend wants becomes hers. But everything that's hers is just hers.
What did you open one pack? You're like, I'm going to help you open packs, and then you opened one pack.
Well, because I was making a lot of crinklies and I didn't want to upset you, but I can come back and help if you want.
That's fine. Just enjoy the pretty cards.
He just wants to complain, guys.
Henry, Full Metal Betty. She,
Seems like someone you want to hang out with.
yeah. Transformation from Betty. So, you know, Betty becomes Full Metal. Your turn, main, you can pay various things. Draw one card. If you have fewer cards in your essence area than your opponent, move one card from your hand to the bottom of your deck.
It doesn't say Big Pinky.
Big Pinky, yeah, she was in the last deck. She was in the last pack. She targets your counters and she can duplicate your counters. She's a mechanic. Marco, Knight Male Mage. Oh, hey, we got Betty too.
Betty!
So we got Betty and we can transform Betty. Marco has some valid abilities. This card gets +1/+1 if you control another character with Bethesda. And this card gets +1/+1 if you control another character with Knight. So that would be pretty nice. If you get both of those on the field, meaning +2/+2 on a turn 1 card. Swifty Sam. Knight, female mage, also Bethesda. So if you had her on the field, she would trigger Marco. This is your turn. Reveal this card from your hand and pay 2. If your field card has a fire symbol and your opponent controls at least 2 more characters than you, put this card in play from your hand. That's a similar effect to Yingao. Cervantes. Male vampire mage weapon blade. He got a lot of stuff. If your field card has the name Drake's Castle, I'm trying to move my mic. Drake's Castle. When this card is expelled from the top of your deck, you may move 2 other cards with vampire or blood in the name from your expel area to your discard pile, and if you do, heal one character you control with vampire. Jasmine.
Although, I feel like the drape of her dress makes her look a little bit pregnant.
It does drape a little bit interesting in the front. Maybe she's concealing weapons.
That's what it is. Definitely.
Because she is a weapon type. So, female weapon blade commander. Yes. Your turn, main. You can pay to search your deck for 1 character card with Ensign and put it into play. Another Cane Pirate. The pirates are getting a decent amount of support. This is Doc, Cane Pirate Mercenary Female Medical. End of your turn. You can heal 1 injured character you control. All their characters is Cane Pirate in this card's team. +1/+1. Tria the Magician. That's cool. Female mage from Bethesda. Target 1 injured character. Your turn. Pay 2 wind or to air. If your field card has an air symbol, heal the target. And if you do, draw 1 card. That's pretty nice. The art is cool too. Yeah. The importance of a character is based entirely from the size of their hat. And she got big hat energy. And we got Going Green. Counter permanent 1 ongoing. Players cannot play ability cards. And the next one's kind of cool, but we're going to sleeve this one first. I just want my foils to be sleeved.
I like that they're not pearls.
Yes, that's nice. Apparently it's possible. Newfound Power. Target 1 in-play permanent strategy card or 1 attached card. Negate the target, and if you do, move the target under your field card face up and draw 1 card. So that can target somebody's transformation card, because the transformation cards come in as an attachment. Interesting. I'm not going to sleeve every one of the tokens, I think, because I think I'll go through my sleeves too fast. So, but that one's cool.
It looks either like a generic anime protagonist or
A vampire?
equivalent of Sasuke in every anime.
Back to the angel side.
I think it's better if you just like rip it from the
Oh,
scene.
I bent the last one. I bent the last card. It honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna try and open it without using the thing, because the pull tab is not in the right spot to make this an easy open. What was that last card? Oh, that one looks cool. Okay, that one's not the bent one. I feel like that's not for me, but all right. Rubbish.
That's rubbish.
Another-
Totally ruined it.
Another Pollux Pride. The Overseer. Is that her holding the... Is it the Pollux Pride sword? No. It's a different sword. Overseer. Soul Swindler. He swindles you out of your soul. Controlled by envy. The permanent, unique, target one character on the battlefield, opponent's turn, exchange of abilities. Discard this in-play card. The target gets -1/-1 on his turn, and then if the target's leader value is 0 or less, discard it. Knife Party. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. All characters with weapon you control get +1/+1/+1. Yami. I like that one. That one, I think she shoots up to higher tier waifu territory. Need to get a full art. So, promote 2. Promote is like being able to play a card, I believe, from your hand by paying this. That's one more, or one more than the promote cost, something like that. Valid, this card leaves play. You may give... Or this one returns to your hand and you trade it for a card that's whatever the promote cost is, something like that. You may give one in-play character -2/-2 this turn. So you can bounce her back to your hand, I believe, and then play a stronger card or a higher turn card and give the -2/-2. Young Drake. He's reading. Jester Chester. I like that. Yeah, male weapon blade performer. When this card is summoned, you may put in play one Jack-in-the-Box token. Okay, they are. So there are cards that reference the Jack-in-the-Box token. Rushing to battle. Counter target one character. Until the end of this turn, change the target's effect to the following. Rush. Discard one card from your hand. Astral Gate. Oh, is this a... That's a field card. Nice. So there's a Necro Air field card. At the start of your turn, if this card has no gate counters on it, you may draw one card. And if you do, place 4 gate counters on this card. When you put into play a character card without token, you may remove one gate counter from this card. Start of your turn, if this card has no gate counters on it, you may draw... Yeah, so I guess you're adding the things, and then you get to draw a card every time you remove. There's other cards that mess around with counters on permanents so far that I've pulled, so that's probably the synergy there. And then this one will get a sleeve, and then this one looks really cool.
Yeah, I just want to look at that one.
Zala Enraged. So this is a transformation for Zala. That one looks really cool.
Yeah, show me a cool waifu. That's good. Keep showing. Now you can read the art while you show it off.
Transformation, Zala, ongoing valid if your field card has the name Draconic Palace. Ability cards used by other characters with Dragon in this card's team cannot be negated. And we're getting a lot of counter stuff, so having that is good.
Oh, look at that chain lightning.
Yeah, that one's really cool. Zala is one of the designs that I like towards the bottom of the drag inked. But this definitely is a cool interpretation of her. The bent one. It is no, it's a strategy card. Yeah, it's either corner. But this is the one that changes. I do have other versions of this, but this is a new version of the Omnitech cards. You have to go on the website, and there's an effect that all of the Omnitech cards take on at a given moment. What was that? That was this, all right? I gotta situate myself a little bit better because I was getting no back support. We are on to robots again. I'm gonna crack it here, and then I'm gonna open it like this. Well, I don't know how to do it otherwise.
No, you open it at the seam.
What do you mean open it at the seam?
You need me to come around and show you.
How did you open it so easily? Oh, there we go. But the pack doesn't rip very well that way.
Oh, honey, I was
Okay.
as you know, I'm great at opening things.
Didn't make it in the box. Flip it over. Air magic. Essence whip. This is interesting.
She looks like she had, like, from far away before you brought it closer, and I could really see what it was. Remember those, like, halos you would get if you were, like, a really naughty kid at the orthodontist?
Yeah.
That's what it made me think.
Is she getting like the air sucked out of her lungs, like she can't breathe?
Little air bubble.
Essence whip is kind of cool.
What a green.
Sword of Judgment. Cheap Trick, we got in that one. Got in that one. Blanco. Promote for Pollux. Valid. When this card leaves play, you may move the top card of your deck to your essence area. Hey, another Yami.
She's not happy to see me.
Apparently not. EMP Shield. One strategy card on the chain.
Looks like if Peter Dinklage was just slightly taller, it would be a hero. Just like slightly taller and slightly.
Oh, nice. I wanted this one. Not yet full power. This is one of the ones I was hoping to pull. Put in play, you can pay plasma, fire, or plasma fire. Discard the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck, or move 1 fire card from your discard pile to your hand. Valid. This card gains mecha in all areas. That's cool. I like that. I was excited for that one. Sterling Townsend.
He looks like he wants to be an upstanding gentleman, but really he's not, and he's a player.
He a player. Exchange of abilities. Move 1 character card with navy or crystal from your discard pile to the bottom of your deck. During this turn, the next damage this card would be dealt is reduced by 1.
Oh, that flamin'. He looked like an anime protag.
Battle of Bethesda. This is the namesake of the set. This is the battle that the battlers are battling in. Discard 1 character with promote from your hand and move cards equal to that card's promote value from the top of your deck to your essence area. Max 3. Move up to 2 air cards from your essence area to your hand.
But that's where they're fighting now. Maryland.
Bethesda, Maryland.
Yeah, everything's in Maryland. Don't you know?
This was this side. We're gonna just sleeve these up, especially Manadia. Now you have a choice to make, is whether you want to transform Nadia to her full power state or you want to transform her to her dragon state.
Decisions are scary. Don't make me make them. Don't make me think. I just want all the nice things. Can't I have all the nice things? Isn't there a way?
Maybe. Back to the angel side.
I'm gonna come over there and show
There we go. I got it. They don't open easily. That's what I just did. Hajar's Hand. Oh, it's a field card. At the start of your turn, place a +1/+1 counter on one in-play character. At the end of your turn, discard all characters with 3 or more +1/+1 counters on them. So, buffs your creatures, but eventually kills your creatures. But that's pretty neat. Any creature that remains on the field is going to just get buffed immediately on the next turn. And I realize Elaine's been talking into a mic that's off this whole time. Oh, nice. We got some stuff going on here. So going green, we've seen that. Yingao. Lancelot, that's a new one. Male Weapon Blade Lieutenant. Valid when this card is in play, you give it +2/+0 until the start of your turn. Akira.
Did you just say you had silenced me?
Yeah, your mic was off.
Rude.
I mean, they probably could still hear you. But Akira, this is a Slayer Male Weapon Blade. So in the faction with one of the starter decks, the Slayer starter deck. And here's a Richie, Dynamo Richie. This is a transformation from for Richie, the Dragon card. That's another one that I was looking forward to. Ethereal Narni. Knight Pollux Mage Weapon Spear. If this card is the user of an ability card with a cost of exactly 1 or 2, you may play the ability card without paying its cost. That's pretty cool. Getting to play a free ability. Blaze. Draw a card, and you can move this card from your discard pile to your hand when you summon an air or fire character. Trish of the Flames. That's pretty cool. She's like a goddess kind of thing. She's a spirit mage. Activate. Target one character with a lower turn cost opposing this card. Pay 2 air. If your field card has an air symbol during this turn, any damage this card would be dealt is dealt to that target instead. White Horse. That's interesting. It's a cyborg horse. Looks like something out of Warframe. Trigger, if your field card has a fire symbol, when your effect discards this card from your hand, you may draw 1 card. Oh, wait, there's another card here. In Loving Memory. Target 1 in-play permanent strategy card or 1 attached card. Negate the target. If you do, move the target to its owner's essence area. Draw 1 card. The High Ground. Oh, we got another Omnitech. One strategy card in the chain. You control 3 or more Terra characters. Negate the target, excluding characters with token. So that's the first like Micromon themed card that we've seen so far. Sleeve up Loving Memory. Realize we're going to run out of sleeves. Everything has 3 foils in it. We're going to have to cut down on which ones of those that we sleeve. Back to the robot side. Full Metal Betty. Timon. Guardian Male Mage Weapon Blade. Trigger, put in play a character card using Promote. Move this card from your hand to your essence area. Draw 1 card. Lucy. Female Pollux. Promote 1. Valid when this card is sent out to attack while injured. You may place a +1/+1 counter on it. Joanna, a Therian mage. Therian are like the animal people in Primal. Valuable when this card is injured, you may injure one character with a turn cost of 0. Ooh, Healing Spirit Jana. Female Therian Mystic. Target one injured character. Main exchange of abilities. Move this card from your hand to your essence area. If your field card has an air symbol, heal the target. That's kind of cool. I like her design. The old Pollux tail. I don't know if Pollux are angels now. I thought they were angels, but while your turn marker is 2 or less, players cannot win battle rewards. At the end of your turn, if your turn marker is 3 or higher, move this in-play card to your essence area. So if you get it out early, it's useful. If you don't get it out early, it's useless. Arrival. Search your deck for one character card with Promote and add it to your hand. Just a lot of the Pollux cards. Hat Trick. Search your deck for one character card with Circus and add it to your hand. Cinder. Rush. Move this card into one of your teams in any position. I wonder if Rush is like Flash. I feel like that's what it is. That's what it seems like. I do have to look it up, and if we do figure it out, and when we post the edited version of this video, we will let everybody know. But if your field card has a fire symbol, all cards with a fire symbol in your essence area may be treated as 2 fire when paying essence costs of ability cards. That's pretty cool. Did you call? Draw 1 card. If you control 3 or more characters with mecha, draw 1 additional card. Oh, and here's Pinky, pink person, whatever the heck her name was. I don't remember. But easy fix. Search your deck for 1 character card with mechanic and add it to your hand. If you control 3 or more characters with mecha, you may summon the searched card from your hand. This does not count towards your 1 summon per turn limit. Another token animal. This one cannot be sent out to attack. But you can defend with it because it's an elephant. Hey, a big chonky boy. Let's get these sleeved. I realize I have not really been paying attention to the rarities at the bottom. I'm going to peek through and just check our rarities. This one is 3. No, I haven't gotten any above the little 3 pip over there. And on this side, two pip, 3 pip, Sasuke Blazing is the 3 pip. I don't remember what side that was. Pretty sure that was the robot side. Oh yeah, because there's a Cinder card. Okay. Francois Lefiddler, Henry, Full Metal Betty, Timon, Lucy, Joanna, Sterling Townsend, Zala Enraged, non-foil, Drunk Off Power. That's interesting. Look at that one. He got his head taken off. Negate the target's effect this turn. Then both players move their turn marker up by 1. Oh, that's interesting. I think that's the first thing I've seen like that, where it interacts with the actual turn marker itself.
She's got a cool tattoo.
She's tattooed.
Oh, now I'm visible again.
You're back. This is cool. I like this. Mokito's Curse. Draw 2 cards, then move 1 card from your hand to your essence area. Main, exchange of abilities. Expel this card and another card from your essence area. If your field card has water symbol, discard 2 cards from your opponent's essence area. You may only use this card's activate effect while this card is in your essence area. That's cool. I like that. A foil Dynamo Richie.
He's on the cover, I think.
Is he?
No, on the box, I mean.
And Advanced Cybernetics. Boobs.
It looks like one of the Evangelion suits.
Yeah, it does. It looks very plug suitish. Your opponent plays with their hand revealed until the start of your turn. When your effect discards this card from your hand, draw 1 card. Interesting. Another tamed animal. Revealing hand. That would be good if you were worried about them doing some combat tricks on you.
But is it as cool as the art with that tattoo?
I do not think so. The tattoo art is cool. I also like this one. I think this one's really cool.
Hey guys,
Art-wise.
who developed this game, Data Bio Labs, you should totally make more stuff with tattoos.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Just thought. You know.
Just a thought. Android Uprising.
Not the Cybermen!
Once per turn, when your rush effect is successfully applied, you may move the top card of your deck to your essence area. Destina.
She looks like she's Egyptian.
Yeah. Female Pollux. When this card is put in play, heal all characters with Kaiser you control. Kaiser?
Well,
activate your turn. Exchange of abilities. Injure 1 character you control. Move 1 air ability card from your discard pile to your hand.
She's a 7 to start.
Yeah.
She's the leader. That's pretty strong. Pretty strong.
It's pretty strong.
There are not many cards that can deal with that.
Thomas. Or Tomas. Knight Male Mage.
It's a guy from before.
We haven't revealed this one yet, but it's the guy from that other card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the guy from before.
Your turn, main, reveal this card from your hand and pay, was it 2? If your field card has a Terra symbol and your opponent controls at least 2 more characters than you, put this card in play from your hand. I feel like that's like the 3rd or 4th time we've heard that effect. Lily Lollipop.
She looks nervous.
I like this card already. This is very me-coded. Female Performer, target 1, in play, strategy card. Main, discard 2 characters you control with token, negate the target if you do discard it. So that means it works. Yeah, that rhymes. Negate the target if you do discard it. This plays off of the Jack in the Box one because he makes the tokens. Venomowa. Valid. At the end of your turn, you may place a poison counter on 1 character your opponent controls. Vincent.
Why is there always a Vincent?
It's a popular name. Male vampire enchanter. If your field card has the name has the name Drake's Castle, then this card is sent out to hey, can you stop? Sent out to attack. You may move 3 cards with vampire or blood in the name of your expel area to the bottom of your deck. If you do, this card gets +2/+0 until the start of your next turn.
Oh,
I was wondering what that black spot on the thing is. It is the corner of your green screen. There's like a black spot. I was like, is that a crack on the screen or Daredevil Swap? Exchange all the cards in your hand with the same number of cards from the top of your deck. Then shuffle your deck and draw 1 card. Hey, you should shift your chair over to your left just a tiny bit to get rid of that little black spot. There you go. Black spot gone. Naval warfare. Ooh. Do you
Wants
have
to
a
be as
flag?
death, but as a kitty.
Yeah, very, very as death. One strategy card attained. Your opponent has 15 or more cards in their discard pile. Negate the target. Oh, let's put them here. Absorption. Woo. She's cool looking. I don't have her card yet, but requirements: mage plus turn cost 3 or higher. Target one character card in the turn cost equal to or less than the turn marker from your discard pile. Attach the target to the user. While the target is attached to the user, from this effect, the user gains the effect next of the target. Wait, with that effect text of the target. God, I can't read.
No, you can't. It's okay.
Oh, it's another field card. Power station.
Looks like moons.
When you activate character's rush effect, the character gets +1/+1 this turn. You may activate rush effects twice per turn.
Oh.
So we're going to put that over there. Victor. We had Vincent and we have Victor.
He wants to be a husbando so hard.
He's trying. He's got a really small glass. Target one character, turn cost of 2 or less for your opponent's controls. Put in play, expel one character you control. If your field card has the name Drake's Castle, expel the target until the card leaves play. Aerial Assault. This is the one that we have the box topper for.
Welcome back, my friend.
And another Mama Ganesha.
It's your sister-in-law's favorite card because it's got an Elefanta.
An Elefante.
An Elefanta. She loves Elefantas.
This side.
Jeremy sleeves the cards. Jeremy sleeves the cards. You know what would be nice? Getting our final Captain Kane. I doubt it's in this set, but I just want one.
I have a full play set of Captain Kane. Back to this side.
You can do it, Jer. You can do it.
This one doesn't want to open.
I think it's the curse of whoever's on camera that they just can't open the packs good. It's just the rule that the universe has decided we must follow.
Yeah. It's performance anxiety.
Oh, okay, sure.
It is. That's what the whole being on camera. Sort of judgment. Live performer. That's one we haven't gotten yet. Oop.
Live performance, dear.
What?
You said live performer.
Surprise attack. Booster. New upgrade.
I thought it was like farting out something or other, but that's sorry guys.
Mech
Sorry.
suit. This is.
It looks like Ezio in a mech suit.
It does.
Yeah.
Search your deck for one character card with the same name as the user and add it to your hand. If that card has transformation, you may use its transformation effect, ignoring turn cost. If you do, move it into the user's original team in any position. That's pretty good. I have programming.
What is with that shirt?
I was struggling to figure out what was going on there, but now I got it. It's like a sweater. Target two fire cards in the discard pile. Discard one from your hand, and if you do, move the target to your hand. Target 2 fire character cards in your discard pile. Discard 1 card from your hand, and if you do, move the target to your hand. I guess the target is the 2 cards, which just seems weird because the target is 2 cards, so it's plural, but it uses a singular. This is going over here. Mori. It's a robot cat. If your field card has fire symbol, when your effects discards a card from your hand, you may search your deck for one character card with cyborg and turn cost 3 or less, except Mori, and add it to your hand. But what you can add is Kelsey. Very similar. So that's the female version. The other one was male, or I mean, I guess you can't tell, but it looks like it was male. Activate target 1 trigger or activate effect on the chain. Your turn, main Exchange of abilities. Discard this card from your hand. Negate the target this turn. Heat Blast.
That looks like a superhero gone wrong.
Yeah. Oh, flip a coin. Controlled by Envy. Foil version. Oh, and a foil Drunk Off Power. That's quite cool. I liked that art, so now I got a foil version.
I will go depart now while you finish this box. I'm abandoning you, Jeremy. Be sad on the inside.
Thank you for joining us.
You are welcome. Now be sad on inside.
No.
Okay.
You vanished. Hey, sleeving. We still have what looks like half the box left. Still time to pull some of those high rarity cards. Ooh, this one's a nice design. Celine. Ooh. A vampire mage. Luna. Vampire weapon blade. Yin Gao. Lancelot. Akira. Healing spirit Jana. Destructive Dominion. Raikiri's Chain Lightning. Ugh. One character opposing the user. If it's used by Richie or Raikiri, deal 1 damage to the target. It's an expert effect. Kinetic Shield. Conjured Elixir. Draw 1 card, then heal 1 of your injured characters and place a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Ooh, another Nadia. We love that. Nadia at full power again. So we are 1 away from having a full play set of Nadia at full power. My burn deck will like this thing. Vispa. That also looks very Evangelion, I think. Rush all characters you control with Mecha. Get +1/+1 this turn. When this card is sent out to attack, it gains the following effect on this turn. Trigger. Valid. If the end of this turn, your opponent must select and discard 1 character they control. And 7 power. And just type robot. Is a big old robot. Another Jack in the Box. Back to this side. They were relatively evenly split, but I think the robots are ahead. Venomauer, Betty, Swifty Sam, Stinger. That's kind of cool. I like that one. Little mecha toy person. Vincent, Marco, Maury, Khaleesi. I wonder if they... Keelsey. I wonder if that's twice in a row that they've been next to each other. Swatter. Katarina. Pollux Mage. Promote. The Overseer. A foil version. And an odd, the old Pollux Tail, also a foil version. I'm just gonna start moving a little bit faster here, so I'm gonna wait to sleeve. Unless we hit something legend. So we're supposed to average 4 legend rares. We haven't hit one yet, but see if we get there. Wrath of the King, Air Magic, Essence Whip, Aerokinesis, Francois Le Fiddler, Henry, Tony. I think it's new. I don't think we've gotten Tony before. Katana. Ooh, that one's cool. It's another one that looks like they're wearing a plug suit. Formulated Dragon Energy Surge. Requirement Symbiote. One character opposing the user. Discard the top card of the opponent's deck. Deal 1 damage to the target for every 10 cards in your opponent's discard. That's great for the burn. Soul Swindle and Arrival. And another one of these. Hajar's Hand, so another field card. Another copy of that. Oop, we're on the wrong side here. This side. Going Green, Android Uprising, Yin Gao, Lancelot, Akira, Tony Ready to Rock. Oh, we did get the Tony Ready to Rock, but we didn't get the other Tony. So that's a transformation from Tony. Now we have both of them. Goliath, Newfound Power, Inherited Wings. That's new. The turn player must attack with at least one team if possible. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a newish effect. A foil Lancelot. Graceful Palace. We've finally got the field card that they've been referring to on the Pollux cards. Once per turn, when you put in play a character using Promote, you may draw one card and move the top card of your deck to your essence area. That one I will sleeve. So I feel like the one we haven't gotten yet is the Drake's Castle. We haven't gotten that one yet. That's the one that I can think of off the top of my head that has been referenced specifically. I don't think that one's been referenced specifically, but it kept saying if it has an air symbol, and I'm assuming that's the one it was referring to. Hey, no quarter given. The Kane Pirate card. Oh, requirement 3 aces specifically. 2 characters on the battlefield. Your opponent selects one of the targets and is dealt 1 damage. The other target's stat value becomes 0 this turn. Interesting. So you debuff one of the targets and you deal damage to the other one, but your opponent gets to pick. Indomitable Will. This has Captain Kane in the art. You may play this card from your essence area as though it were your hand. So it's essentially got camouflage, but camouflage I know is for creatures, I believe. So Amplified Strength. That's a new one. He almost looks like Rimuru from Slime. Optimal Flux. Still hitting like decent chunks of new cards that we haven't hit yet. You may play this card from under your field card as though it were your hand. I don't know if have we hit a field card that references putting the things underneath the field card? Is it this one? Oh yeah, the lab, but that's not in this. Wrath of the King. Project Mori and Kielce. Hey, this is the person who built the cat things. Draw 2 cards and move the top 2 cards of your deck to the essence area at the end of your turn. Discard all cards in your essence area. So it's like, use them or lose them. But you get a lot of essence all of a sudden. Oh, Elaine, I think you'd like this one. This is like yellow as death.
Wow, it looks more like the changed soldier people.
Yeah, I can see that. Female weapon, gun, ensign. So this is an ensign, like the thing referred to by the other one. Target one card with navy you control. When this card becomes the user of an ability card, you may give the target +1/+1 this turn. She's definitely up there in terms of top tier cleavage. Even for a card game that has a lot of cleavage in it. Grand Slayer Lilith. Slayer, female, weapon, blade, name Lilith. During your turn, characters you control with female cannot be the target of effects of characters your opponent controls with male. Target one injured character sent out to attack. If your field card has the name Slayer's Guild Hideout, draw one, deal 1 damage to the target. Nice. So this one can get put into the Slayer's starter, like a building a Slayer's deck. Akira. Oh, that's a foil, so I should put that aside. And then another foil version of the... I'm going to put this one aside too, just because she's cool enough to get a sleeve. Another power station. And this side. Gio. It's me, Gio. Male Pollux Weapon Blade. Promote 2. This card gets +1 for each other character with Pollux in this card's team. So you can get, +1/+0. So you can get it up, pretty high. So if you have, say, well, there was the one that allowed you to put it into its team, so that would break the amount. So you could theoretically get this to a 6 if you could get some finagling onto the field. And it's a turn 0. Teresa. She looked like a crazy Pollux, like a fallen Pollux. Valid at the end of your turn. If this card is injured, you may heal it. That's pretty cool. And its injured value is 5. When its healed value is 1. So you kind of want it to be injured. Hey, Elaine, they have a card called Zeus. And it is a female. A guardian animal. Wait, what? That's a lady. I mean, I guess ladies are animals, but that's a lady.
That's a hate crime in words.
I mean, males are animals too, but I mean, is Zeus the lady or is it the horse? Because there's a lady and a horse on this card. Maybe so. Oh, maybe it is. She is the guardian and it is the animal. The horse looks like Pegasus. Your turn, reveal this card from your hand and pay 2. If your field card has air symbol and your opponent controls at least 2 or more characters, then you put this card in play from your hand. Heraldic Pride Leo, another guardian animal. This one's a lion with camouflage. Target one character your opponent controls. When this card's team wins any victory, you may injure the target. Full Metal Betty. Timon. Heat Vortex. Still hitting new cards. Requirements Mage. 1 injured character. Discard the target. Ooh. Like this one. Requirements Kaiser. 1 character opposing the user. Injure the target. If the target was already injured, discard it instead. Bloody Chains. This guy's got a hand with a thing in it. Requirements Necro. 1 ability card in the chain. Negate the target. Expert Vampire. Expelled all cards from the discard pile that includes blood in their names and deal 1 damage to the user of the target. For every 2 cards expelled this way. Oh, wow. Advanced Cybernetics. Yang Gao. Chimera Cyborg. This one's an interesting card. Very like Robo Venom. Your turn main expel 6 character cards with sideboard from your discard pile. Put this card in play from your hand. Target 1 character opposing the user. Exchange of abilities 4. Move the target to the bottom of the owner's deck. That's cool. That one's a strong card too. Bloodlust. A Victor expert card. Final Showdown. No quarter given. Undoubtable Will. Amplified Strength. Heraldic Plight Leo. Swatter. Zala Enraged. Jester Chester. Ooh, new one. Ooh. Oh. Interesting look to this one. If this card is blocking, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Move up to 1 fire or plasma character card from among them to your hand and the others to the bottom of your deck. When this card is sent out to block, it gets +1/+1 on this turn. And that's a valid ability. Oh, we got a knife party foil and another hat trick. Jack in the Box. Sun's getting real low there, fella. Essence Whip. Sort of Judgment. Live Performance. Surprise Attack. Stinger. The High Ground. Lost Knowledge is new. Interesting. Another negate. There's a lot of negate in this. 50 strong. 1 strategy card on the chain. If you have 15 more cards in your hand, negate the target. Phantom. Foil Rubbish. Divine Decree. It's the Pope! Elaine! Look! It's the Pope!
Oh my god, it is the Pope.
Anybody who's watched Rising of the Shield Hero probably got a chuckle. In Loving Memory, Spy, that's a new one. This side. Another negation effect. Microsphere Guardian. Fire Altar. Here's a new field card. Activate target 1 character you control. Exchange of ability. Pay 1. Target gets +2/+2 this turn. So you just have a ready, always accessible +2/+2 bump on your exchange of abilities phase for just paying 1. That's pretty strong. Fire Terra. You see you're running that in like a Micromon deck? Because a lot of the, I mean, I'm sleeving it even though it's not foil, but I think it earned it. A lot of the ones that have Transform, the Micromon, have are Fire and Terra. Herbal Storage Room, another field card. This is water and air. And target one in-play character you control your turn main to heal the target. So this is an interesting alternative to the other water field cards. Oh, do we have another field card? Wow, is it 4 field cards in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Oasis. Trigger, at the start of your turn, if your opponent has 6 or more battle rewards, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Interesting. So that can help you bounce back if you're getting towards the end of the game there. Oh, and Drake's Castle. Wow, 5 field cards in a row. At the end of the turn, if your effects expelled 3 or more cards from any area, you may draw 1 card. When your effect expels a card with vampire or blood in the name of any area, you may expel the top card of your deck. So now we have that field card that's been referred to several times. Blanco, I think we've gotten that one before. The Red Demon Yorl, permanent 3, unique. When your opponent summons a character, you may draw a card. Oh, that's pretty good. Just extra card draw. Oh, I was putting these in. Oh, they're field cards. I'll put them in there. Oh, and then we have a foil fire altar. This pack was almost entirely field cards. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 field cards in this pack. 12. Conjured Elixir. But I mean, it's good that we got the field cards, and now we have ones to play around with. I like this. There's also like ones you can experiment with. There's not just a specific one that you're supposed to use at all times. Because like how this was originally framed to me when I first tried it was, think of your field card as like your commander in Magic the Gathering if you're playing Commander. So having a lot of choice is good. Because there's a lot of choice of legendary creatures you can use for your commander. Lucy, Joanna, Marco, Betty, Swifty, Stinger. Hanger 13 is new. When this card is put into play, draw 1 card. The effects of all characters you control are valid. They may be used even while injured. Self-repair. Discard 1 card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Disruptor Beam. Another Graceful Palace. This one's new. Forest Mother Edna. So this is a new version of Edna, where she's leaning more into the masked like Micromon version, where prior she was a Plague Ice. And your field card has a Terra symbol. When this card is summoned, you may search your deck for 1 card with the name Micromon Summoning and add it to your hand. That's cool. Fierce Clash. Discard 1 card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. All right, we are down to 4 packs, and we have not hit a legend rare yet, unless I missed it, but I've been paying attention, and we have not hit a legend rare yet. 1, 2. Yeah, we haven't even hit a secret rare. I do not believe. I'm going to look through one time. Not on this side. Go up to the ones that are already sleeved. Unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Unless someone tells me otherwise, we have not hit a secret rare yet. And we are supposed to average 14 secret rares, and we have hit none on that side. None of these. And none on this side either. So we've hit none of our 14 supposed average secret rares. And no legendary rares. That seems wonky. Did we hit any new stuff? Bullseye, that's new. And Ringmaster Ray is also new. So this one. Clara, also new. Heavenly Smite. Heavenly Smite is the one that can be serialized. This is not a serialized version. Spy. Serialized. Or not serialized, sorry, foil. Lost Knowledge foil. Three more. Galahad is new. Galahad. Oh no, this is an ensign, so it can be summoned by that card. Unique. If an opponent's ability card targets any character with Navy in its card's team, increase the ability card's essence cost by 1. Another Pope. Pollock's Judgment. Pinky Suited Up. So this is a transformation from Pinky. That one's pretty cool. Android Uprising. And Omnitech. Last one on this side. Mech Suit, Wrath of the King, Air Magic, Essence Whip, Cheap Trick. Did you call? Ethereal Narni. I don't think. Maybe you've had that. I think we did. We got one of these, I believe. Blaze, Trisha the Flames, Desert Scrap Hunter. Herbal Storage Room. And Oasis. All right, last pack. Junker Mouse. Morgana. Live Performance. The List. Final Showdown. Bullseye. Ringmaster Ray. Clara. Grand Slayer Lilith. Hajar's Hand, and Drake's Castle. So, yeah, we managed to, unless I'm misunderstanding something about the rarity system, and it is something that was not in the foils or something like that, we did not get any secret rares. And we got no legendary rares. And I'm assuming the secret rare symbol is supposed to be down in the corner because I pulled them before. And so this would be like the equivalent of opening up like a Magic the Gathering box and not getting any mythics in the entire box. Oh, I missed this one. This is a foil. Interesting. I have to look into this to make sure I'm not misunderstanding it. But I like the cards. I think the flavor is really cool. I like a lot of the designs. And I think the synergies are really interesting. But damn, like if there's not too much of a secondary market at the moment. I mean, there's a little bit, but probably in terms of rarity and probably return on investment wise, maybe the worst booster box I've ever opened. Just by judging by the, and that's all card games, just by judging by the level of cards that on average, which I believe is this, you're supposed to pull, unless this is just the entire set and that's just a number you have and that's not necessarily the amount that you're supposed to pull. But I mean, I guess every pack, okay, every booster box comes with an average of 6 super rares or with 1 legendary rare plus super rares instead. Every booster box comes with 1 secret rare card as the box topper. Okay, so the box topper is the secret rare. So now I understand. So, okay, this is the amount of options that they have. And so this is our secret rares. We got Aerial Assault. Every booster box comes with 1 secret rare as box topper. Every booster box comes with an average of 6 super rare cards, which is the 3-dot ones. Let's see where we hit. No 3 dots in that one. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There is 4. I know we have at least one more in here because we have that Carnage looking one was, I believe, a super rare. Oh, Fierce Clash is also, so that's 5. Here's the Carnage one, so that's 6. So we hit our average. So we hit the average on super rares. But some will come with a legendary rares plus super rares instead. So we didn't get the legendary rares. Due to the nature of the product, multiples of 1 card may appear. If it may be difficult to assemble a full set in 1 booster box. 4 is recommended for a full set. So yeah, so I guess we hit our average on super rares. We had the one secret rare that it says we're supposed to get because it's the box topper. And we did not hit any legendary rares. So we didn't do as bad as I thought we did because I was misunderstanding the numbers on the back of the box. I feel like I've done this before when we opened other boxes, but because nobody reads the text on the back of the box. But still probably the worst of these that I've opened. The worst Primal box that I've opened. The last Awakened Primordial wasn't the best either. but it got me some stuff that I needed. This, I don't really know what I need yet, so it's difficult to say. But I'm interested in building the cyborgs, interested in adding to the burn strategy, and just kind of playing around. Pollux seems kind of strong. So there's like a lot of stuff in here that I'm interested in playing with. So there's definitely fun to be had building in these decks, and I'm interested to see how the tournament goes with Battlers of Bethesda being legal for the first time in this tournament, and we'll see what people are building, what decks are strong, what the meta's like, and going from there. I think this side ended up being stronger and the better pulls than the Angel side. This side ended up with a lot of field cards. This side only ended up with a couple field cards and 2 copies of the Pollux one, which kind of made sense. So overall, fun experience seeing all of the cards, seeing all of the new effects, seeing all of the new factions. I'm excited to add a lot of these to existing decks, and I'm also excited to build new decks. That was a Graceful Palace there. But yeah, I don't know how many more cards there are still in the set, but I know there are at least the legendary rares that we didn't hit. And I'm sure there's more super rares out there because we hit 6, and there are a total of, in the set, according to this, the 14. So there are 8 more out there. So there are other secret rares, but I guess the secret rares would just be super rares that are turned into secret rare versions. But I'm excited to see all the results of the tournament. Going to be looking into it in the next couple of days, and we will be putting out more Primal content soon. More deck techs. I've been really busy with work and school and have not been able to keep up with all of my content creation responsibilities very much for a handful of weeks now, but going to hit the ground running once school is done soon, and I'm excited to be making more TCG content for you guys. So unless Elaine has anything she wants to add, I think we're going to wrap up the stream there. Do you have anything you want to add? She can't hear me, so she doesn't have anything she wants to add. But we appreciate everybody who joined us today, everybody who checked out the snack part of the stream, the unboxing part of the stream, the Stardew part of the stream, and all of that. And we will catch you next time. All you kings, queens, and in-betweens, I just wanted to let you know that the folks over at Primal TCG have set up a promo for just our viewers. Use the promo code KINGS10 at shop.primaltcg.com for $10 off your purchase.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.